What's going on, guys? It's B Sneeze. Today I thought I'd talk about probably my favorite day in Japan. Um, but first I just want to be all like, ooh, what happened this week? Um, I Japanese class is still going well for now. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm killing it, because probably next week I'm gonna get my butt handed to me. However, it's going well so far. I should probably move the mic in front of me. Um, so it's going well so far, and I also, sorry, it's super side note. I also feel like it's like a vaguely new camera angle every week, just to mix it up a little bit. I don't want to be too samey, That's not it, but um, anyway, been going well. So I'm just trying to keep consistent with my studying, and hopefully I'll you know just be able to ride along the wave. And I've been doing well so far. I have a 95 after 2 quizzes, so let's go. It was only like, what does arigato mean, and what does like tomodachi mean, like, you know um it's pretty easy stuff so far. I tried to like challenge myself by writing it all in hiragana because that was only optional. And I did pretty well. There was one that I just forgot a ku in roku, so that was kind of embarrassing, but I just need to take my time. The first quiz I was super nervous for no reason, but the second one I was a little more chill about. So yeah, it's going well so far. We still haven't really done a lot like in class with like other people. I have a feeling there's not gonna be much group work. I'm kind of hoping when there is, but I like the professor. He's super engaging, and he gets us all involved, and he'll pick on people he knows aren't. He picks on me and like other people that he knows are like gonna get it, but he also picks on people that are obviously challenging. So he's very ruthless, and I'm interested to see how many people survive by the end of the class. But yeah, it's going well so far. I'm enjoying it, and I'm just gonna keep my studying. And I'm glad I have my tutor. She's awesome, and my professor is awesome, and I have a lot of friends, and my sister is doing it. My sibling is doing it, and my dad's doing it. So I have a lot of people around me who can help, and my one of my best friends is actually tutoring my sibling, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's all good. There's not like super like, oh my god, like I always say every year, like I rode a shark into a volcano while like with TNT strapped on my chest, and like it was a pretty average week. No car accidents, thank God. Knock on wood. So yeah. Anyway, into the I know people are gonna like search up like, oh, like Persona 5 Daytrip, and then they're gonna have to sit through 3 minutes of me talking about like myself. So I apologize if you're one of those people, but hopefully I was super engaging, and I helped you get to this point. But I also like watched a ton of Chris Broad's old videos, and it like motivated me, because we're not too different from how we started. He was just kind of talking in front of a camera, and like he's in Japan, and he was able to like do vlogs and stuff like that of like, oh, this is like a cool thing in Japan. Like no one wants to see a like suburban neighborhood in America. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, vlogging me going to the DMV. So yeah, it's right now, like obviously when I go to Japan, when I go like on vacation, like obviously on my trips, I'm obviously gonna go and take videos and like interesting stuff, but I don't think anyone wants to see me live my daily life, because my daily life's pretty uneventful and pretty uninteresting from whatever you guys do. So yeah, that's all. And 5 minutes now. Sorry, Persona people. But yeah, I wanted to talk about my favorite day in Japan when I went over the summer. I decided one day I was just gonna go out and go to well, not all, but most of the Persona 5 locations, and I ended up finding a ton of stuff that I probably never would have thought about if it had not been for like looking up, oh, where is this place based off in Persona, and where is this place based off in Persona. So I started in Shibuya, and I think, yeah, I went to Shibuya, and the station in Shibuya is a nightmare. But it's like very faithful. Like it's very faithful to the game. Like they made Shibuya and from Persona. It's the game is very faithful to, like, every location. Like I was blown away. I was like, oh my god, that's like exactly how it is in the game. They made Persona 5 in real life. No. So I went to Shibuya, and apparently when I was there, side note, I go on so many side notes, by the way. The Starbucks in the square, the famous square, is closing now, very sadly. But I hit up the Hachiko statue, hit up my homie, walked around a little bit, but I'm not a super big fan of Shibuya. It's not really my scene. There's a lot of shopping, a lot of foreigners. I went to IKEA in Japan. That was kind of fun. I was just listening to music, and I got back on the train. I was impressed in myself for how well I was able to navigate the trains. But to Tokyo, it's like super. You pull up your phone, you put into Google Maps, and you're like, I want to go to Shimakitazawa, and then it's like, boop, 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 and it gives you like all the routes you need to get to Shimakitazawa, including like train. You walk to this station, and then there's like train time. So this train comes at 12. This train comes at 12:05. Blah 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 blah, and they're always on time. So if you're even like a couple seconds late, you're SOL. But I got back on the train, and then I think I went next to Yongenjaya, but in real life it's Sangenjaya. And Sangenjaya was honestly one of my favorite places. It was just like it was super chill. The streets were very similar, obviously, to the game because they based it off of it. And I remember going into a Family Mart, I believe, and getting a mango bar and some tea and a rice ball and just chilling in Sangenjaya, eating my stuff. And then I walked around. It was super cool. I'll throw pictures up as I'm talking too. I have some really cool pictures of like places that like look like they could be Sojiro's house. But yeah, it was just super cool. So after that, I went to I forget the name of the city. I'll put it in here maybe if I feel like it. But it was the place that the oh man, it was the place where the school was. I forget where the school was. But it wasn't super anything to write home about, but the place that was I followed this like Google map thing that someone made of all the locations, and the place I was supposed to go for the school was really hard to get to. So I ended up just going to a 7-Eleven and eating chicken nuggets. But there were some really cool, there was like a park path there that was really cool where all the trees were doing the thing. That's like a super common thing in Japan. And then I just walked around. I remember specifically the album I was listening to at that time. It was George Clanton's I know the name of the song, Urapaya. I listened to George Clanton's Urapaya for the first time, and that blew me away. So that was a good first experience. And then as I was going through, I heard Double Trio for the first time. That was crazy. And that was my favorite song of last year. So like a lot of good musical memories. Like I listened to Utopia for the first time when I was in Japan, while I was like walking through Hiroshima. There's like a mountain in Hiroshima that I walked through while I was listening to Utopia. It was so cool. But anyway, once I left there, I believe after that I went to Harajuku. Harajuku is awesome. One of my favorite places. I ended up getting food there because I was hungry, and it was like the one day that I was like, well, I don't know why I was so like, oh, I need to eat healthy. Like I'm on vacation, I'm in Japan, like why would I want to eat healthy? Like but I was. So I was like, you know what? I found I don't know why. there's so many places to eat, and I was like, I feel like pizza. So I went to this Italian place, and the waitress is super cute, I remember. And I was just sitting there, and I just like, luckily you could order on your phone, so I was like, I want I forgot I think a margherita pizza, I don't know, the margarita pizza. It's not that. It's the one with the little cheese circles. Really good, banging. And then I ate the entire pizza. After walking all day, I ate literally like I ate the entire thing. And I felt a little like garbage afterwards, but it was really good and worth it. And then after that, I went to Shimokitazawa and ended up finding like a ton of music bars. That was like, Shimokitazawa is my favorite place in Japan. Hiroshima is my favorite city, but Shimokitazawa is my favorite place. It's just like me core so hard. Like there's music stores, there's CD stores. I got Flying Lotus and the Roots at a CD store there. Like what? And then there's like, it's just like chill. It's like hipster paradise, and I loved it, and I would live there in a heartbeat. I went there initially because I was like, ooh, Bochi the Rock. But it was my favorite place by far. So like all the places that I went to because of like all, I remember I was listening to Biba Doobie as I was walking through Shimokitazawa. It was the sun was going down, man. Oh my gosh, it was incredible. And then I ended up coming back. And it was so cool. So overall, that was easily my favorite day. I think, I don't remember. I remember, I think my dad and I met up later. Oh, yeah. That was the day I went to the JoJo bar. So, that was like a big day for me. So the JoJo bar was interesting. I didn't know what any of the drinks were, and I guess that's kind of the magic of it. But, I got the Rohan Kishibe drink, and it was watermelon flavored, and I hate watermelon flavoring. So that wasn't one of my favorites, and my dad didn't like his drink either, but it was more the experience of going to the JoJo bar. So I enjoyed it. I think that was in Ginza, if I'm not mistaken. There was like a lot of bars around there. So then we headed back, and I think I got chicken after that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. I think I got chicken. So it was a good day. It was a good day of food. One of my more adventurous days of food. I think I did laundry, so big day. So, but yeah, I'll put pictures up as I talk about it and stuff like that. But I want to talk about my favorite day, and I'm definitely going back. I'm literally going to stay in Shimokitazawa the next time I go to Tokyo, because I stayed in Akihabara the first time, and Akihabara is a little too like wild and crazy for me. It's not super busy. I mean, it can be. It definitely can be, but I don't really like to be in like main Tokyo, like Akihabara, like in theory it sounds amazing, but I like the more low key, where I can go and relax rather than like me having to stay in the middle of Akihabara. Like when I got home at the end of so many days, I was just so tired, and I was like, all the maids, and like I really don't want to have to interact with people right now. So it was fine. Like I obviously go back to Akihabara again, but I need to go there rather than like me being there. But yeah, it was fun. So I'll talk more about my other experiences later, but that was the big favorite day. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of different style of video. So yeah, that was it. Song of the day, song of the week is I gotta think about this one. I was just gonna pick a blonde song, because no, Marquee Moon by Television. Bow. I think that's the name of the song. It's off. I'm pretty sure the album is called Marquee Moon too. It is, yes. Marquee Moon is a fantastic song on a fantastic album. The song though is like otherworldly. Like that whole album, I'm like, it's pretty good. But Marquee Moon is fantastic. So and then album, I'm gonna pick Commons B record. I don't remember if did I pick that last week? I don't know. Because it was one of the CDs I got, but if I did, whoops. No, I picked Mama's Gun last week. So, yeah. Check those albums out. They're really good. And check the song out. Really good. Check the album out, but definitely check Marquee Moon out. It's 10 minutes long, but it doesn't feel like 10 minutes. It's like straight banger. It's so ahead of its time. It's ridiculous. It sounds like it could be a Stroke song, other than like the vocals, but it's like from the 70s, but it sounds like it's written in 2000s, like Interpol Strokes movement, the indie movement. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I have been considering making a Patreon, but I don't feel like I even have enough people to merit that, and I also don't want to be like, oh, give me your money, like I don't care. But I'll stage it as like, oh, you're helping me go to Japan next time, and you'll help me like get equipment so I can like improve my show if you like it. That's kind of I feel like that's kind of the general thing with Patreon. It's not necessarily like, give me your money, but I'll think about it. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Who knows what's gonna be next week? I like to keep it a secret, and then bam, it's in your face. What? So yeah, enjoy, guys. Enjoy. No. You have a good day, though. Yes, you have a good day. I hope your family has a great day. I hope your dog or cat or pet has a great day. And if you don't have a pet, I hope you have an even better day. Hope that dust mite in the corner of your room has a great day. Even better day. So, yeah. Catch you guys on the flip side. Have yourself a dang good one.